All right, Jesse, let's take a let's take a look at your bullpen from last time and then today. I know you said it felt better. Obviously, velo was the same, so let's take a look. So I want to put these side by side. So first off, let's start off with your old one, right? So I remember, if you don't remember, we talked about, some of the issues. So initially right here, boom, this is something I wasn't too, worried about. As you start getting into, your legs and your back hip. So, boom. Okay, pretty much the same here so far. So that's great. Let's go down here. So we're dropping down, and we're really, really getting a little bit too much of an angle here. I want to minimize, maybe get around here, maybe here. So raise the humerus, and then get that elbow out around here. So let's see if you're able to do that with the next one. So nice, actually pretty good right here. So this is a much cleaner angle here. Maybe raise it just a tad bit more, but this is pretty good so far. You're not too far lean back, so it's going to be easier to control. So, okay. Let's keep moving forward. So you start to bring your leg down and swing the arm. Closed off here. Really closed off front side. Here. Arm really down here. And then that front arm closed. So this is still, not too bad. I don't hate it. So let's see what you do up top from today. You're starting to get down here. So not as deep. So this is actually something to point out. You're actually a little bit better in your back leg and in your back hip on your old bullpen. This one is a little bit of straight arm. We're losing engagement into this back hip. And I'll make another video for later today, kind of explaining what I mean by that. But right now, you're more engaged in this leg and in your hips with your old bullpen than you are here. We're losing connection a little bit right there. Everything else looks pretty similar. Still have that arm angle down. So let's see where we go from here. So obviously the bottom one, this is where you hop out, extend, don't really rotate here, and then kind of just, softly will land here. Let's see what you do here. So you're pushing out. Pay attention to this knee. See how you're pushing that out. So we're still pushing, and then you rotate softly down here. I'm going to give you another drill or another feel, and this might take some time because it's going to be really hard to just, jump right away and make this adjustment when you've been doing it for so long. You do rotate a little bit better, so that's good, but we still want to eliminate that hop, and I'm going to tell you. So I got two things to show you after this to get you to, how we're going to fix that rotation. So close off a little bit better here, though. So this is good. Arms retracting back. Let's see your old one. So you flip up right here. So remember that angle here. That's pretty tough to get up and work over. That's going to be tough on your arm like we talked about. Let's see how it looks today. Still low, but it's better. If you can see the angle, it's working its way up here where it was more down here. So that's a good sign. So we're actually getting there. That's a good positive adjustment. And then head pulls off just a little bit. As you can see, your head's going that way, and you can see how that's going to spin you off. And as you finish the throw, kind of spins you off to the third base side. But overall, I think it is better. You've cleaned up some things. We just have to work on, using the back hip more and eliminating that hop to home. So overall, we did make some steps forward. And don't worry about the velo too much right now. We're still making corrections in your mechanics. And it's going to be harder when we're focusing on velo. So, right now, that's the main focus is, we might have to stay away from the mountain maybe for a week or two and work on some of these drills. So good work, and I'll get back to you on the two things of how we're going to eliminate that hop issue, and then along with getting into the back hip